previously on Greek.
I'm looking for a new job. Part-time cater waiters.
Oh, hey, Lana. What's it take for a guy to get your number?
The staff phone sheet. Too bad you quit. Do you think you could trust him again?
I think I want to try.
I used to have so much fun with you.
Whenever I'm around you, it just reminds me of all the bad crap I did to you.
I'm not used to giving second chances.
And you won't regret it.
She's back with Fisher and I'm still in the doghouse?
Jordan seems a little down. I think she's very excited about school.
Hey, Laura, can you help me carry some stuff in? Of course. Let me get that. Awesome.
Whoa. Got it.
Yeah,
Look, I need some help.
hey, Evan. Thank you.
No problem. Flowers, muffins, and a map of the U.S. Okay, let me guess. You are having a giant geography tea party?
Worse. It's ZBZ Founders Weekend, you know, that special time of year where former CRU ZBZs come from far and wide, return to their alma mater to wax nostalgic about our shared history and sing multiple bonding songs.
Get hit up for cash on their way out the door.
Oh, the joys of sisterhood. Oh, hey, Laura, could you help me with some more stuff?
Wow, you guys really went all out this year.
Well, we seem to have been slipping in the campus rankings a little.
What? That's crazy. I hadn't heard anything about that.
I hate that I know when you're lying.
Sorry. So how bad is it?
Fourth-ish.
Okay.
So we're hoping to bring in some extra cash to help with some bigger mixers and socials. You know, money certainly doesn't hurt, right?
Sounds familiar.
Anyway, Ashley and I are committed to leaving ZBZ the way we found it, back on top.
Well, hey, if there's anything the Omega Kais can do to help out.
Thanks. I can't believe you knew about fourth-ish. It's getting harder and harder keeping secrets on this campus, right?
I guess.
Hey, watch where you're going, Evan Keller.
Hey, you watch where you're going, Cappy Keller. Really gotta come up with some snappier comebacks.
Or maybe you two will just disengage from the spissing contest and actually become friends again.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen.
So we're definitely on for Operation Secret Double Date tonight.
Jordan and I can't wait to finally meet Grant. You know, I've never gone out with any of your boyfriends before. That came out wrong.
Still want to join us?
He turned in all his work early and went home for the weekend. His parents flew him home after he told them he was an atheist. He said they totally accepted his newfound belief that there's no point to existence.
Ambush?
Personally, I think they're gonna crucify him.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's prepare to dive head first into our innermost id as we roam over the lascivious paint strokes of artists who conspire to arouse our beings in undeniable pleasure.
Okay, 30 seconds in the class and I'm already creeped out. A new record. What's wrong?
Jordan's not here.
So, let's complete the journey through the eroticism of modernism with the final two presentations. Reed and Rutherford, starting with Ms. Reed.
This is bad.
Jordan Reed. Ms. Reed.
No, I'm Rusty, your boyfriend. I think she's just running a little late.
Art does not wait. Neither do I.
If we can just wait 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, she will get the same grade I'm giving her now.
Aren't we overdoing it on Kitty Spirit?
Each cat represents a year of ZBZ's history, as well as a great way to change conversation should any of our alumni ask about our recent downturn on campus. You really think that we shouldn't tell them we're fourth-ish, because we could really use their help now more than ever.
And run the risk of them thinking we are responsible, not a chance.
Yeah. This weekend is all about charm, flattery, and shameless butt kissing.
Right. And I am keeping my sights on Doris McGovern, class of 1966, and our wealthiest alumna. I've spent the last week researching her. She could single-handedly fund next year's entire rush. In 1 year, ZBZ could be back on top. Isn't that right?
About the cats?
Yeah.
Well, I'm worried one day you'll end up surrounded by dozens of them in a small apartment with newspapers stacked against the door.
Ouch.
Sorry, it's just you have no real social life anymore. Fisher's been trying to set you up with some of his friends.
Between Panhellenic, the pledges, my classes, and this house, I have too much on my plate already.
Well, why can't you have more than one plate? You could have 2 plates. Maybe a chafing dish.
No time to chafe. This weekend, I have one job, and that's to keep my attention on Doris McGovern. And her stupid, hot grandson.
There you are.
Here I am. Here, come check these out. I took these photos this morning on Main Street.
Ah, you should have seen the light. It was all dusty and diffused. It was perfect.
The light was pretty great in art history this morning, too.
Oh, gosh. I totally forgot. Maybe I can talk to Professor Summerfield about turning it in later.
Oh, it's okay. I took care of it. After class, I told him you were involved in a pretty bad hairdryer accident. You can return your report in on Monday, provided you're bald.
Thank you.
Well, you help me get into the lab to do my OChem extra credit. It's the least I can do.
Okay, look at this one. This one is my favorite.
Well, as soon as I put Xavier down for his nap, then Brianna's up running around, and then I put her down, and then he's up running around. I mean, I get so exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just hearing about it. Would you excuse me? Excuse me. Oh. Hello.
You're talking to me now, huh?
Just for the weekend. Remember, this is all about sisterhood and their money.
Thanks for the refresher course on sisterhood, Ash. Super helpful. Not to mention hypocritical.
What's that supposed to mean?
How about we start with Fisher? You've already forgiven him for something he and I both did. It's a total double standard, and yet you're giving me lessons on being a good sister.
Because you're the one that started this whole thing when you decided to play tongue twister with Fisher, which makes you the worst sister in the whole world.
You want to put that to a test?
What kind of a test?
A bet. The house needs money, so the sister who raises more money this weekend wins. And if I do, you have to give me a second chance, too.
Fine. And if I win, you have to be sober sister for the rest of the year.
And spend every ZBZ event at the house waiting for drunk distress calls?
Super. Look at the plus side. At least we'll both know what you're doing.
At least we'll both know what you're doing. Yesterday I was 15 and now I'm 16. Isn't that weird? It's so weird, right?
Totally weird. Here's your cake.
Ooh, can you get me a different piece?
What's wrong with this one?
It's cut weird. No.
That cake looks delicious. Did you make that yourself?
Are you warming up to use the line on a 16-year-old? Because it might need a little work.
Please, I'm just here for the cake. Although I'm more of a pie man, but we can discuss that later over drinks.
Well, the only drinks I'm dealing with later are the ones I'm cleaning up.
Great. Tomorrow night?
You really aren't clear on the meaning of no, are you?
No, but I'm very good with yeses. As in, yes, I find you insanely hot. And yes, I was hoping you felt the same way. And yes, tomorrow night sounds great.
And what if I still said no?
No to which yes.
First two.
Then I'll pick you up at 8 and I won't take no for an answer.
No to which yes.
Hey man, she going out with you? I don't know. So, that was weird, running into you in Casey this morning, literally. Yeah, well, she and I are friends again. Yeah, sci-fi brownie was involved. Ah, I've heard of their psychedelic healing powers. Yeah, you're okay with that, right? Yeah, completely. Okay. Friends are fun. I think Plato said that, or Elmo.
Evan, the birthday brat just put in a special request for you to serve them. Shirtless.
What?
Mrs. McGovern, I just wanted to say how honored I am to have you back here at DBZ.
Of course you are, dear.
Boy on the floor!
We never bothered to use towels.
Well, with your figure, you didn't need to.
Right.
So I bet the study lounge looked different with all the computers.
Are you implying that I'm old?
No, I just wanted to point out the computers. They're a little outdated.
Well, I've always said if it ain't broke.
I always say that too. But of course, if it is broke, it takes money.
Right. I'm going to find my old room.
Oh. She's warm.
A word of advice? She spends her life getting hit up for money, so stop sucking up.
Am I coming across a little desperate?
A little, yeah. For what it's worth, though, I'm enjoying the tour.
Well, I'm glad to see that someone is. So what do you think of the house so far?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised you girls are such slobs.
You do know you're only getting the second floor tour because you're with Doris.
Yeah, I know. Traveling with her sometimes does have its perks.
Totally nervous. What if he recognizes me? He won't. Just trust me. It was over a year ago. Hey.
Hey!
Fred, this is Rusty, and this is Jordan. Great finally meeting you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we met before.
No, probably not. So Jordan, what happened to you this morning?
Oh, I was taking pictures on Main Street.
You should see her picture. She is really good. Are you sure we haven't met?
You taking any photography classes this semester?
No, I've never thought about taking it in school.
You know, a friend of mine from back home is a professional photographer in New York. 23, and she's already shooting spreads for Vogue. Well, Teen Vogue. If you want, you know, you could call her.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love to hear how she got started.
She must be really talented if she's doing all that just out of school.
Actually, she dropped out, and she got a job as an intern, paid her dues, and now she's working on her own.
Really? I had no idea you could do that.
It's pretty risky, though. Seems like you need a college degree to do anything these days.
Not necessarily in the arts.
Exactly. And she was telling me that stuff.
School's not for everyone.
Well, it should be. You're one of the Omega Chi's. Take me to the wall last year.
With our country torn asunder, it pains me that we are engaged in battle as well.
You are my sister and have betrayed me. If only a magical witch.
Someone got herself a chafing dish. He is really sweet, but don't you think it's kind of weird that Doris brought him to a sorority function? I mean, he's the only boy here.
He's helping his grandma out. I think it's really nice.
An injured wood nymph approaches.
Oh.
Be calm and quiet so he's not scabby.
Be calm and quiet before he eats. Bad leg, nothing compared to a
With nymph? Really?
Oh, come on, it's CBC history.
How's it going with Doris?
Oh, I've tried professional, gracious, nonchalant, but I'm not any closer than I was with desperate.
Don't give up. She loved her time here.
That's the problem. She loves ZBZ of the past, not really ZBZ of the present.
So focus on the past.
Nostalgia. Huh.
Huh. And we could brainstorm more later. Grab a drink. I mean, provided that you ditch the bayonet and the mustache.
I'm sure I could manage. Casey, your stupid brother's waiting for you in the kitchen. I'm sorry, I have to.
No excuses. It's a soldier's duty.
But what can Eugenia and I offer ye in return, ensorcelled nymph?
You need a shave.
And you need to stop eating our food. What's up? You just interrupted some serious networking.
It's Jordan. Has she talked to you about school lately? Like if she's having any problems?
Well, she's mentioned she has an 8 a.m. class she hates, but I mean, who could blame her? Brains don't work that early.
Oh, no, I mean academically. I just get the feeling she's not that into school. Like she doesn't see the point to any of it.
Yeah, with an 8 a.m. who would?
Does he not see?
Okay, unfortunately, Rusty, unlike you, we all didn't know what we wanted to do when we were born. Most of us are still figuring it out.
I said, does he not see how devotedly I love him?
Crap, that's my cue.
Oh, wait, so you're saying there's nothing I can do about
Well,
it?
isn't the question what is Jordan going to do about
What
it?
affects Jordan affects me.
Well, you love studying polymer science. What does she have?
I don't know. She's been really into photography lately.
Well, then maybe that's our direction.
Does he not see how devotedly I love him?
Sorry, Russ, I gotta go storm Atlanta.
Love him.
According to the undergrad catalog, all you need is Professor Belsky to approve your portfolio, and then you're in the major.
But I don't even have a portfolio.
Yeah. We'll worry about that after she agrees to look at it.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Well, you can thank me if it works. Hi, Professor Belsky.
What do you think of this?
It's an eye?
They say eyes are the windows to the soul. But windows are clear, transparent, merely a framing device. So what does a well-exposed close-up of an eye, a frame within a frame, mean?
Nothing? If there's no context.
Exactly. What's your name?
Jordan Reed. You know, I'm actually interested in majoring in photography, and I was wondering...
I'm wondering if you could take a look at her portfolio.
May.
May you take a look at her portfolio?
The month I look at portfolios, the month of May for the next fall.
I was hoping to start sooner than that. Do you think you could make an exception?
May. No exceptions. And no eyeballs, please.
May isn't that far away.
Yeah, but the program doesn't start until next fall. And that's if I even get in. What if she doesn't like my pictures?
Oh, she'll love them. You just have to wait.
Another year? We used to roast marshmallows here, but the cost of cleaning the chimney became too great.
My kids love to roast marshmallows. They're 6 and 4. It's the first time I've been away.
Oh, you must really miss them.
What? Oh, my kids, sure. But I miss this house and the sisters and the gossip. Come on, give me some gossip.
Okay. Caroline is failing German, and Jamie wears invisible braces.
Come on, give me some real dirt. I won't tell.
Okay. See that girl over there? She kissed my boyfriend at a KT party.
Okay. A, you're hanging out with KTs. B, what a skank.
Yeah. We're in a bet, and if she raises more money than me, I actually have to forgive her. I just don't know what I can do.
Well, we can make damn sure she doesn't win. Hand me my purse.
Are there always this many people here?
Oh, this is a slow night. Okay, you go for a table and I'll get us some drinks.
Oh, but I was hoping to treat.
Oh, girls get served way faster than guys, so this one's on me. 2 drops, please?
You got it. Girls always get served faster.
It's probably because of the boobs. Do you want me to get you one?
2 actually.
Hey, I just saw these girls in pink sweaters almost throw down over an empty bathroom stall. Hey, I'm Lana.
I'm Casey. So how do you two know each other?
Fight Club. Damn, broke the first rule.
And the second one.
Do you know each other from class?
I don't go to school here.
Oh, where do you go?
To work. That's about it.
Here you go. Oh, you look thirsty.
Oh, no, I'm here with a Nate. So he's this guy that I'm seeing. He's over there.
Oh, you got a table. He's a keeper. Does he share?
Do you want to join us?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Nate, this is Lana and Kathy. Hey.
Cappy, that's a funny name.
Yeah, it makes me laugh too. So, how do you two know each other?
We just met, actually, at ZBZ Founders Weekend.
Funny. You look awfully young and male to have founded ZBZ.
No, he's accompanying his grandmother. Isn't that sweet?
Actually, Doris is not my grandmother.
She's not?
No, I'm more of her helper. Well, her helperish friend.
What does a helperish friend do?
Other than make great meals out of hamburger.
Well, when Doris's husband died, she had to run the company by herself. And she needed an extra set of hands.
And what exactly do those hands do?
They help. Okay, I think taking care of the elderly is a wonderful thing.
Sure, helping is great. I think Elmo said that. Or Play-Doh.
So, what kind of name is Cappy? Dutch?
Ugh. After all this work, I really feel like I've earned this wine. It's funny, right? No. So I was with Casey last night. Really? You guys hung out? Yeah. She was with this guy, Nate. Something's not right with him. Not to mention, I'm 99% sure he lifted a tip off the table. Why didn't you say something? I can't. She'll just accuse me of being jealous. Well, are you? No. I mean, I want her to move on, just not with a douchebag. Right. But someone could talk to her. A friend? Yeah, all right. I'll warn Casey off your douche Bigelow. Douche Bigelow, that's funny. Yeah. Must be wearing off on you. Oh, that's what he said. Damn, the streak ends at 1. So you'll talk to Casey? Yes, yes. Just one question. How am I supposed to warn her about somebody that I've never met?
If I don't do something soon, I have a feeling Jordan might leave school.
So what if she does? And it's possible that college might not be right for her.
She would be making a massive mistake if she quit. And I have to stop that.
What does that mean?
It means you should drop your jacket back at the house because you're not going to need it.
This isn't one of your really bad ideas, is it?
This is one of my really great ideas.
It's amazing how fast the years go.
It seems like only yesterday.
All the more reason we need ZBZ to remain a part of our lives now. I'm Rebecca Logan.
Oh, you kissed Ashley's boyfriend.
Excuse me?
That's not what ZBZ sisters do.
Excuse me?
I'm donating to the house, but I'm giving my money to Ashley.
Excuse me. What in the hell have you been telling people?
The truth.
I suppose she neglected to mention that she's forgiven her boyfriend, but she won't forgive me.
Is that true?
Well, apparently she has a completely different standard for boyfriends than sisters.
A little hypocritical, don't you think? No, I don't, because...
Well, I do, and I think it's time people found out the whole story. We have a lot to discuss.
Some group, huh? Wait, this is your year, isn't it? I didn't know we brought that down.
Casey, sometimes it helps when you're being terribly obvious to just admit it.
I brought it down on purpose.
And well, you should. It was a stellar year. We won Greek Week.
Sports banner, top GPA, Greek blue ribbon. You know what they say, the more things change.
The more they stay the same. Well, this doesn't look the same. Actually, this place looks like hell.
Well, it is the same. ZBZ, number 1.
Of Omega Chi have courage to always fight.
And here are the Omega Chi serenading us like they always do because we're the number 1 house.
Right, where fraternal bonds make us strong, a sword to our chest. On the field and in our hearts, we will always be the best. The men of Omega Chi, stout hearts brave and true. Across the
Just in the nick of time. You are the best.
Well, hopefully this will stir up some rewarding memories. Hey, who's the new guy? I don't recognize him.
Oh, he's just here for the weekend.
Do I detect a Cartwright crush?
He's all right.
Hey, man, I'm Evan Chambers.
Nate Radcliffe.
Where you from, Nate?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Nate, would you excuse us for a minute?
Oh,
Sure. I don't know, Case. I don't like him.
What? You just met him?
Yeah, but I got a really bad feeling about him.
From a handshake?
Sweaty palms.
Wait a minute, are you jealous?
What? Jealous? No, I'm not jealous. I'm concerned.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends, and as your friend, I'm telling you, I don't like douche Bigelow over there.
And that sounds like Cappy.
Grab the door, and I'll get the pictures from the computer.
And then what?
And then I'll get the pictures in front of Professor Belsky.
Seriously.
It's just one of those things boyfriends do for their girlfriends because they love them.
Are you sure you're doing this for Jordan or for you?
Okay, I don't think that's really...
Surprise! Rusty, what are you doing here?
Oh, I thought, since we had the afternoon free...
That we would play Stephen Hawking and the naughty side this girl. Don't say it.
No.
Just say it.
No.
Say it for me.
No.
Rusty, say it.
Take off your clothes. Actually, here. Right here. I thought first we can study somewhere else.
You surprised me to study?
As foreplay.
Straight people.
I had fun tonight. To be honest, I haven't really done much dating lately.
And Doris tends to take up a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, I can only imagine. So, what do you do for her anyway?
I'm a friend who helps her out.
Helps her out how? Crossing the street, opening jars, aiding and abetting sorority girls who dare cross her path.
It's complicated. So in the interest of keeping this simple. By the way, I talked to Doris. She's gonna write CPC a nice big check.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Even after you slip me my percentage, you're still gonna have plenty left over for the house.
You're what?
My cut. I was thinking 20%. But since you're so incredibly hot, I'll take 15.
Yeah, that money is supposed to be a charitable donation to sorority.
Oh, and it will be. Most of it, anyway.
And what if I tell Doris?
Be smart, Casey. And no offense, I mean, you just don't want to do anything that you're going to regret later.
I already did.
I still can't believe you wanted to go to an art show. I didn't think this was your thing.
Oh, I got a feeling we'll both find something to enjoy here tonight. Jordan, if taking pictures makes you happy, then you belong here at CRU in the photography department. And if Professor Belsky doesn't look at your portfolio, then maybe she'll look at your first public showing.
Oh my God. Rusty, my photos.
Professor Belsky? I heard Jordan read.
Oh, of course. I'm looking forward to seeing your portfolio in May.
We don't have to wait that long. These are her photos. Well, what do you think?
Amateurish. But there is some interesting composition depth.
And no eyeballs.
Are you going to keep annoying me until I let her into the program?
You can count on it.
I'll probably regret this. You can begin classes next semester. It's a 3-year program, culminating in an art show you won't have to crash.
And then?
You'll have to do what everyone else does after they graduate with a degree in photography. Hunt for a job as an assistant, and if you're good, you work your way up.
Casey, what are you doing here?
I was on a date with Nate. It ended early. I guess it took me 2 dates to figure out what you got just from shaking his hand. Hey, I'm sorry I accused you of being jealous. You were just looking out for me. Huh? Anyway, he got Doris to donate money to the house and then expected a percentage for himself.
You're kidding.
I should have known money hasn't real knack for turning guys into jerks. I didn't mean, I meant Nate.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's okay.
I shouldn't have started dating. I guess I'm not ready after Max and everything.
I think you're ready. I just don't think you're ready to date jerks like him. So can I walk you home?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
But thanks.
What's the letter about? I think you were right about her new douche.
First Max, then Nate. I swear it's all been downhill since May.
Thanks.
We should take pictures of your pictures. Is that weird?
Christy, thank you for everything today. God, it was amazing. I turned it down.
What? Why?
Christy, do you know how many classes I took in community college? In every possible subject. How I wanted to believe that moving here would make me happy. Even the whole study abroad thing, it was just another way to buy time until I figured out what it was that I wanted to do.
And what is that?
I want to be a photographer. You know, I want to be an artist, not spend my time studying art. Like, look, Rusty, school is where you belong, but not me. And if I want to do this, I gotta do this for real.
Okay, you're dropping out. So we'll just find you a job here. You can get an apartment. There's one in my building, maybe.
Rusty,
I just
you know Grant's friend, the photographer?
Yeah.
I talked to her earlier today. Russ, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. She offered me an internship.
In New York.
Carry the one. Ha! I'm ahead by $400. And that's just from 6 alums. I guess rich people are more comfortable with cheating than with hypocrisy.
Not so fast. I got more alums to donate than you. So I'm going with the popular vote.
You're changing the rules? I'm winning.
Doesn't matter. I can't forgive you anyway.
But that's not... You know what? Forget it. I'm done and I've had it. With you, with everyone. Because no matter what I do, I guess I'll always be the house slut.
What is wrong with Rebecca?
You floozy.
Me?
She must mean Rebecca.
I just talked to Nate, and he told me how you threw yourself at him.
What?
No. I demand a kitty passing. You forced yourself on Nate.
With all due respect, Mrs. McGovern, Nate tried to squeeze us for 20% of your donation to this house.
At least try to lie convincingly.
Sorry, he said 15% because I'm so incredibly hot.
Someone has an awfully high opinion of herself.
Oh my God, this is insane. What is he to you anyway?
What he is to me is none of your business. So, yes or no, do you deny kissing him?
Yes, I mean, no. Yes, I did kiss him.
So, you admit it. You're nothing but a player and a strumpet.
I didn't know Casey played the strumpet.
Never mind. I don't care what you think, and I'm done kissing your ass. If you don't believe me, I don't want your money, and I don't want you as my sister.
May I? You know, I don't remember half the college boys I slept with. Although there was one, Lambert Sig. It was like he had the Hindenburg in his shorts.
You don't by chance have a point.
Oh, right. My point is that after the boys in your life have gone, you'll still have your ZBC sisters.
Not the one who kissed my boyfriend.
Or the one who's a total hypocrite.
Neither one of you is holding a pussy willow, are you? When all is said and done, we're sisters. That's why you always used to say, sisters before misters.
Is that like bros before hoes?
Sisters before misters, damn it. That's why we have Founders Weekend, to remind us that men come and go, but our ZBZ family is forever.
And families should be honest with each other. And we all spent the weekend trying to get money from our older sisters, using all kinds of methods. Because the truth is, we're in trouble. We're not number one anymore. We're sort of fourth-ish. But we were hoping to raise enough money to make some improvements around the house, throw some killer mixers, and eventually have the best rush this campus has ever seen.
Sisters before everything else. It's a shame that's so easy to forget. Oh, I have to pee.
You want coffee, milk, soda? I got some leftover kettlebell corn.
How about talking to me about tonight?
I can't believe that you're really going. I helped you and I encouraged you and supported you. Now you're just gonna leave.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry too. If this is how you get repaid for being a good boyfriend. You do stuff for someone because you love them. And then they wake up one morning and they say so long.
Rusty, you've always known what you wanted to do. And that's why I loved being with you, because you made me feel like one day I'd figure out my thing too. And it's because of you that I'm finally doing what's right for me.
Excuse me if I'm not all smiley about it.
Neither am I. Because the one thing I don't want is for us to end. I don't think we have to. I mean, plenty of people do the whole long distance thing. What about when I was going to go to Europe?
There's a difference. If you were going to Europe, you were coming back.
I think Pussy Willow's dead.
I have the final tally.
How much did I win by?
Apparently that kitty passing made everyone come together, and we raised another $900. But it became a popularity contest. They liked me more.
Then Sober Sister it is.
I just want to know why you did it. Why did you kiss him?
I was just lonely and drunk. You were my best friend in the house, and you weren't around because you were with Fisher.
So you were jealous of me?
I guess I wanted what I couldn't have, and I haven't had what I've wanted in a really long time.
What do you want?
To be happy. But every single time, something gets in the way.
You get in the way. You know that, right?
When life gets too comfortable, I screw things up. I'm comfortable in the uncomfortable. It's just what I do.
Forget Sober Sister. It's for the pledges. I think we're good now.
Really?
On a probationary basis. Because if you do it again, you'll end up like Pussy Willow.
Or the house.
Does this have anything to do with last night's kitty passing?
No. Nate caved. He told me he tried hitting you up for money. 15%.
Hey, Doris. So if you know that he lied, why is he still with you? I mean, what exactly does he do for you? So, you confessed.
I don't play dumb. You sicked your two thugs on me.
My two what?
You know that Cappy guy.
Cappy?
Yeah. Him and the ass and the Iron Man Audi, the two of them were waiting outside of my hotel, and they told me to stay away from you, so.
Cappy and Evan.
So I guess I finally get to cash in on my gotcha one.
Yeah, it's too bad it's a going away party, though.
Thank you so much for everything, for always being there and helping me feel like I belonged. I could not have asked for a better basis.
No, you'll have a lot of people waiting here for you if you ever need us.
Okay, enough of the schmaltz. Come on. Oh, good luck in New York. Put your money in your sock. Don't eat from a cart, and never, ever trust anyone remotely like me.
Thanks, Cap.
say, be cool, stay in school. Can't believe she's actually going.
Yeah. Nate left too. He turned out to be a total jerk, but you knew that already, didn't you?
I still say he's doing the old lady.
Well, before he left, he told me that you and some guy in an Iron Man Audi told him to stay away from me. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, what would I be doing with Iron Man? He's not even a real guy.
Evan has an Iron Man Audi.
Does he? I'd be more likely to hang out with Iron Man.
Rebecca and I are friends again.
Bye.
Sorry. Yay, sisterhood.
Maybe it won't work out, right? Maybe I'll be back in a month. You never know.
You never know.
Can I stay here? I want to get a picture.
Come on, Russ. See you again.
Yeah, sure I will.
Okay.
Previously on Greek.
I'm looking for a new job. Part-time cater waiters. Oh, hey, Lana. What's it take for a guy to get your number?
The saffron shades. Too bad he quit. Do you think you could trust him again?
I think I want to try.
I used to have so much fun with you.
Whenever I'm around you, it just reminds me of all the bad crap I did to you.
I'm not used to giving second chances.
And you won't regret it.
She's back with Fisher and I'm still in the doghouse?
Jordan seems a little down. I don't think she's very excited about school.
Hey, Laura, can you help me carry some stuff in? Of course. Let me get that. Awesome. Just carry this away.
Whoa. Got it.
Yeah,
Look like you need some help.
hey, Evan. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Flowers, muffins, and a map of the U.S. Okay, let me guess. You are having a giant geography tea party?
Worse. It's ZBZ Founders Weekend, you know, that special time of year where former CRU ZBZs come from far and wide return to their alma mater to wax nostalgic about our shared history and sing multiple bonding songs.
Get hit up for cash on their way out the door.
Oh, the joys of sisterhood. Oh, hey, Laura, could you help me with some more stuff?
Wow, you guys really went all out this year.
Well, we seem to have been slipping in the campus rankings a little.
What? That's crazy. I hadn't heard anything about that.
I hate that I know when you're lying.
Sorry. So how bad is it?
Fourth-ish.
Okay.
So we're hoping to bring in some extra cash to help with some bigger mixers and socials. You know, money certainly doesn't hurt, right?
Sounds familiar.
Anyway, Ashley and I are committed to leaving ZBZ the way we found it, back on top.
Well, hey, if there's anything the Omega Kais can do to help out.
Thanks. I can't believe you knew about fourth-ish. It's getting harder and harder keeping secrets on this campus, right?
I guess.
Hey, watch where you're going, Evan Keller.
You watch where you're going, Gappy Keller. Really gotta come up with some snappier comebacks.
Or maybe you two will just disengage from this pissing contest and actually become friends again.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen.
So we're definitely on for Operation Secret Double Date tonight.
Jordan and I can't wait to finally meet Grant. You know I've never gone out with any of your boyfriends before. That came out wrong.
Still want to join us?
He turned in all his work early and went home for the weekend. His parents flew him home after he told them he was an atheist. He said they totally accepted his newfound belief that there's no point to existence.
Ambush?
Personally, I think they're gonna crucify him.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's prepare to dive head first into our innermost id as we roam over the lascivious paint strokes of artists who conspire to arouse our beings in undeniable pleasure.
Okay, 30 seconds in the class and I'm already creeped out. A new record. What's wrong?
Jordan's not here.
So, let's complete the journey through the eroticism of modernism with the final two presentations. Reed and Rutherford, starting with Ms. Reed.
This is bad.
Jordan Reed. Ms. Reed.
No, I'm Rusty, your boyfriend. I think she's just running a little late.
Art does not wait. Neither do I.
If we can just wait 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, she will get the same grade I'm giving her now.
Aren't we overdoing it on kitty spirit?
Each cat represents a year of ZBZ's history, as well as a great way to change conversation should any of our alumni ask about our recent downturn on campus. You really think that we shouldn't tell them we're fourth-ish, because we could really use their help now more than ever.
And run the risk of them thinking we're responsible? Not a chance.
This weekend is all about charm, flattery, and shameless butt kissing.
Right. And I am keeping my sights on Doris McGovern, class of 1966, and our wealthiest alumna. I've spent the last week researching her. She could single-handedly fund next year's entire rush. In 1 year, ZBZ could be back on top. Isn't that right?
About the cats?
Yeah.
Well, I'm worried one day you'll end up surrounded by dozens of them in a small apartment with newspapers stacked against the door.
Ouch.
Sorry, it's just you have no real social life anymore. Fisher's been trying to set you up with some of his friends.
Between Panhellenic, the pledges, my classes, and this house, I have too much on my plate already.
Well, why can't you have more than one plate? You could have 2 plates. Maybe a chafing dish.
No time to chafe. This weekend, I have one job, and that's to keep my attention on Doris McGovern. And her stupid, hot grandson.
There you are.
Here I am. Here, come check these out. I took these photos this morning on Main Street. You should have seen the light. It was all dusty and fused. It was perfect.
The light was pretty great in art history this morning, too.
Oh, gosh. I totally forgot. Maybe I can talk to Professor Summerfield about turning it in later.
Oh, it's okay. I took care of it. After class, I told him you were involved in a pretty bad hairdryer accident. You can return your report in on Monday, provided you're bald.
Thank you.
Well, you helped me get into the lab to do my OChem extra credits. It's the least I can do.
Okay, look at this one. This one is my favorite.
Well, as soon as I put Xavier down from his nap, then Brianna's up running around, and then I put her down, and then he's up running around. I mean, I get so exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just hearing about it. Would you excuse me? Excuse me. Oh. Hello.
You're talking to me now, huh?
Just for the weekend. Remember, this is all about sisterhood and their money.
Thanks for the refresher course on sisterhood, Ash. Super helpful. Not to mention hypocritical.
What's that supposed to mean?
How about we start with Fisher? You've already forgiven him for something he and I both did. It's a total double standard, and yet you're giving me lessons on being a good sister.
Because you're the one that started this whole thing when you decided to play tongue twister with Fisher, which makes you the worst sister in the whole world.
You want to put that to a test?
What kind of a test?
A bet. The house needs money, so the sister who raises more money this weekend wins. And if I do, you have to give me a second chance, too.
Fine. And if I win, you have to be sober sister for the rest of the year.
And spend every ZBZ event at the house waiting for drunk distress calls?
Super. Look at the plus side. At least we'll both know what you're doing.
At least we'll both know what you're doing.
Yesterday I was 15 and now I'm 16. Isn't that weird? It's so weird, right?
Totally weird. Here's your cake.
Ooh. Can you get me a different piece?
What's wrong with this one?
It's cut weird. No.
That cake looks delicious. Did you make that yourself?
Are you warming up to